still, guess what? It's freaking cold here in Florida. It's like in the 40s in the morning. Where'd this weather come from? So, I decided I was going to make my corn chowder, but I put a little twist on it because that's what I do. And it's, you know, it's the holidays and I had some extra stuff in the refrigerator to use up. So, what do I got going here? I took basically a little more than a quarter pound of bacon, diced it up, and fried it real good. And then I just let it cool, put the pan up on edge, take a spoon out the grease. So what you have left in the bottom is you got all this little bit of bacon and crunchies and stuff, and now I'm heating it back up again. And so what I need to do, because we got to saute some vegetables. Now I took all the grease out, so I want to put a little butter back in there. So let me grab a chunk of butter. And I'd really eyeball it depending on how much grease you took out of here. So I'm going to start with just about, if you don't believe me, it's just about a tablespoon, a little bit more. Should be plenty. All right. Melting up. Let's get this stuff. And it's kind of cool because when we put the veggies in here, they're going to get all those crunchies off the bottom. We're going to make this really cool. I'm so excited. Really hungry for this, okay? So now that it's getting there, I got a pretty good size yellow onion. I'll toss in here. Yeah, let's get this baby going. Holy cow. Get all the good stuff. Now along with the large onion, I got about a cup of carrots I chopped up and about a cup of celery on the bottom. So let's get this going. And the butter's melted and everything's starting to saute. Make sure I got just enough butter to make this work. Yeah, of course I will. So all these onions and stuff are getting all the good stuff off the bottom. Now my pan's all nice and clean on the bottom. So now that this has started, I'm going to add my red pepper. It wasn't a huge one. I didn't need a ton of red pepper. So basically, just need to start getting everything a little sauteed and broken up. I really love the smell of that bacon. It's just so sad that it cooks down to so little. Alright. So, while I'm waiting, I got 3 tablespoons of butter, which I'm trying to get soft. I got 3 tablespoons of flour. I'm making that burn my knee or whatever that French thing is. And I'm just going to sit here and kind of play with it because I don't want to mess with my cooking vegetables too much. And yes, it's just getting soft. Should have used a bigger bowl. It would have been a whole lot easier, but you know, I wasn't thinking. So make sure we get all that flour incorporated. And like I said, this is a good distraction so you're not messing with your veggies cooking. Yum, yum. Alright, so this is basically done. And I got some time anyways to let it get just a little bit warmer. So let's get back and check on these. Oh, look at this. Everything's cooking. Smelling really good in the neighborhood. Whatever. So you can season this really anytime you want. So like I said, once again, while this is getting so nice, and I just want to put in a little bit of black pepper, because you know I always eat black pepper. And okay, that's all I'm going to put in for right now. Now that everything's starting to soften up, now I need to get, I got like 1.5 pounds of red potatoes that I cut up, put them in a bath of water here. I'm going to turn this off just so I can slide this closer. So I want to kind of eyeball this because it might be too much. But I just have a slotted spoon. See how nice these are? And if you see one that you don't like, just toss it in the sink. I never know because I always get a little extra potato because you always have to cut the spots out. Pretty close there. It's like my eyes are bigger than my stomach. Okay, I'm going to move this aside. Water's pretty dirty. So I need to get like 3 to 4 cups of water just to get this covered so we can simmer it all. Okay, get that measuring cup. I guess on about 4 cups. Let's see what happens. Yep. 4 cups is going to work. So all I need to do now, I'm going to put the lid on. Or get the lid out, I should say. Get it back up to a simmer. My tap water is usually hot because Florida and now it's cold. And we just want it basically covered. And I won't put too many more. I won't put any more potatoes in because that looks about right to me. Like I said, the potatoes are bigger than usual, so I probably got about 2 pounds and a quarter. Normally I get closer, like just under 2 pounds, because I want 1.5 pounds of potato. If you're unsure, you can always after you clean up the potatoes, weigh them if you have a scale. Alright, so what I need to do, I got some smoked paprika. Just want a dash of that. Just to add some good color and the smokiness with the bacon. And just for like some of the background nuances and flavor, I want about a teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. Takes forever to get a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. And I always say, if 1 bay leaf's good, 2's better. So I like to take advantage. I want to see some bubbles coming up. Bay leaves buried in the water. Alright, that looks pretty good. So we're going to cover it and we're going to watch it. You can always watch it in the beginning because as soon as you cover it, it's going to raise that temperature pretty quick. And so we're probably going to have to turn it down. But I want to start my timer. I cut them up pretty even sized. I would say 20-25 minutes. I'm going to time it for 20, see what it looks like. So I got my timer at 20 because I know I've already got some action going on in there. And I'll see you back in 20 minutes. Yum, yum. So I took the lid off to check on it. The potatoes are cooked. Been 25 minutes. I turned the heat back up a little bit because I know when I took the lid off. And the reason is because I need to kind of get it all together. I was searching for the bay leaves like I always did and I only came up with one, so we'll find the other one later. So we got a nice little boil going on here, not aggressive. So now what I need to do is I need to add my beurre manie, which is 3 tablespoons of flour and 3 tablespoons of butter that we were playing with earlier. And the fork is perfect because it literally melts right off the fork. So we're just thickening a little bit, and 3 tablespoons is not a whole lot, and this is a pretty full pot. A little thicker there, you can already see it. Move this aside, and there's just a little bit left. I want to get my funky spatula in here. So remember, just want to stir that flour and butter enough to get some of the flavors mixed and calm that flour down. I'm really secretly looking for that other friggin' bay leaf that I can't find. I don't know how I lost it. But this is a perfect. It's just changed it just a little bit. It didn't over thicken it. So as long as I got a good, and this is just a light simmer, just kind of the bubbles are kind of having fun. Making sure nothing's stuck on the bottom. Like that darn bay leaf I can't find. So now I need about 2 cups of half and half. And that's about what's in here. 1, 2. And I'm pretty sure because when I open that, I use 2 cups out of there. And I know I'm going to add a little more. This is a really full pot right now. Aha! I wasn't going to stop till I got it. So let's finish this up now that I see it's doing its thing and being happy. So remember with my cream soups, I don't want them gravy thickness. And you can tell restaurants that do that, and it really drives me bat crazy. Oh yeah, this is beautiful, really beautiful. So I just want to slowly get everything back to temperature. It's pretty toasty. Alright, so the big reveal is I got some shrimp. I had some shrimp in the freezer and I had gotten them out to use some, and there was some left over. So these are like a little too big. There were like a dozen shrimp that were too big, and so I cut them in half. And that's why I put the Old Bay in. The Old Bay is really going to complement these shrimp. Really, hey, look, a nice shoe look today. And because this is hot, these are going to turn pink in like seconds. just boggles my mind how that works. Man, this is soup fit for a king. And the potatoes, to me, are such a good part of it. I'm going to burn my mouth, but they just gather all that flavor. That's why the shrimp are already white, pink. I just love the way that potatoes are going to crumble a little bit from, especially the pieces that don't have the skin still on, because from stirring and stuff. That's okay. Just kind of adds to the thickening process. So it shouldn't take long. Like I said, these shrimp are cooked because it's really hot. Just want to make sure we get a good consistency. Really drooling on this stuff, let me tell you. Alright, so remember what I called this in the beginning is corn chowder. So I want like half a bag of frozen. You could use a can of regular corn. I just want to get some nice sweet yellow corn in here. Good cup. Kind of visualize it to make sure I've got the heat off, because I had poured these out earlier. Oh, I hope you're jealous, because this looks really good. So if you've never tried this recipe, it really is good. Pretty exciting. Everything's cooked, heated, very hot. It's perfect. Even though there's only total like 4 tablespoons of butter in there, with the 2 cups of half and half, it just gives that kind of creamy, velvety. Yeah, it's really good. So let's see what this looks like. Good stuff. So make your friends jealous. Make the soup. Sit on your back porch and eat it so they all can smell it. This is really hot. Man, oh man, this stuff is, it's perfect. It's really good. Good texture, good flavor. A little bit of shrimp really helps. Anyway, hope you try it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a great day. And I'll see you with more recipes in the future. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later.